we got some injury updates today regarding Matthew Stafford and Jalen Ramsey following the Rams-Bengals joint practice. And we'll start with Matthew Stafford here. As you can see what Cooper Kupp has to say regarding what he thinks about the injury and if it's affected his play so far.
Man, he's doing great. He's doing really good. I mean, the ball's coming out of his hand really nicely. The same pepper on it. He's still, hauling the ball down the field. So everything looks good from my end.
Hearing Cooper Kupp talk about Matthew Stafford and how the injury really hasn't affected him and how he's been able to play really throughout the entire camp, but also today, really doesn't surprise me at all. I think that the media did make this into a really big deal, and it's really not that big of a deal for this injury. Matthew Stafford is a quarterback who has played through tons and tons of injuries throughout his career, probably a bunch of injuries that we don't even know about because he just kept it quiet. He's that type of quarterback who is tough and just plays through them, and he's played through many more injuries that are way more serious than this one, so I was never in doubt of whether he'd play or if he was going to drop off after this. So it really doesn't surprise me to hear that Matthew Stafford is doing great, still has the same throw power on his ball, still has great accuracy, and is still showing out in camp. The reporters asked Jalen Ramsey on how he was feeling about his shoulder injuries, and this is what Jalen Ramsey had to say.
Not yet, but I will be when the time is right. That's what's important to me, honestly. I'm just being careful right now. I still haven't been doing a lot of techniques, just been trying to play a little light, not attacking at the top of the route like I usually would. Just certain technique things. I won't go into all that, but I'll be there when the time is right.
Jalen Ramsey's injury has a little bit more of a question mark. We don't have as much clarity on it because he's been talking about how he isn't 100% yet. He's not all the way himself, so he's not able to do certain types of techniques. He's still able to play at a high level like he was in practice today versus the Bengals, but he's still not really where he wants to be. So I still have full confidence he's going to start week 1 versus the Bills. There's no doubt about that. He played through his shoulder injury throughout that whole season last year and into the playoff run, so I have no doubt he's going to start week 1. But as far as how he's going to play and what certain types of techniques, he may be a little bit more limited, which we're going to have to keep our eye on because we're just over 2 weeks till the first game against the Bills, which is honestly really exciting. But as far as for his injury's sake, I think it may need a little bit more time to get 100% back to where he wants to be. But I'm sure he's still going to be playing at a top tier level and that this will not really affect him in a big way. There's just going to be a little bit of limitations. Let me know your thoughts down below on these injuries. Are you worried about them? Are you not? Other than that though, it's been your Rams House. Please hit that subscribe button. Horns up and God bless.